We still have green grass on the ground here in Syracuse and for most of central New York. We might have a dusting, a few inches by the end of the weekend, but the big show was up north. Just showed you this picture. This is our weather watcher Todd Walker in Westdale, which is in northern Oneida County. That band sat over them for a couple hours overnight, and when the band stays put, that's when you get those big snowfall totals stacking up in a short amount of time. He measured just about 11 inches of really fluffy snow. This picture is from Jeff in Florence, also in northern Oneida County. He has just a little bit more, creeping up on over a foot. So this is where those two people live, in Florence and Westdale, and this is in northern Oneida County. That band was right over them. Notice that it's inched just a little bit to the north. This will eventually track all the way north to Watertown by the afternoon, but it's a slow climb. So if you live north of Florence and Westdale, you will eventually get into some moderate to heavy snowfall. And even if it's not snowing over you today, those strong winds will make for blowing snow, reduced visibility, and overall tough travel. But this lake band shows no signs of stopping. I am a little concerned that it will stay put longer than we initially expected on Triple Doppler, brought to you by RomaноCars.com, because winds are already out of the southwest at the surface, but this band is staying put for right now. It's staring a very slow climb to the north, so it might travel a bit slower. If it travels slower, snow will stack up quicker. Make sense? Okay, so let's time this out with Futurecast. I'm going to pick it up this morning at 8 o'clock. That pushes the band very so subtly northward to the Oswego-Jefferson County line by noon. I agree with that timing. I think that's the kind of pace that we're looking at. So northern Oswego County cities and through central Lewis County could see a few extra inches pretty quickly over the course of the rest of the morning. Then it eventually moves up to the north to Watertown by 5 o'clock. Notice in Syracuse, not a whole lot going on. 30s, we're in the upper 20s right now. We don't rise very much temperature-wise. Some breaks of sunshine with stubborn cloud cover. And the wind chill will make it feel a bit more like the 20s and teens. So it's a pretty typical winter day in central New York. After sunset, that's our best chance for some brief snow squalls as a front moves through. Once it does so, we quiet down again and that lake band settles back directly east of Lake Ontario, letting snow stack up. So this is our forecast snowfall through the future. I'm going to take this through you hour by hour just so that you see Syracuse does not get any snow accumulation today. That is limited east of the lake. Then it starts to rise to the north by late this evening, and it's those squalls that move through that give us our best chance at some accumulation. Next chance for snow in Syracuse will be Sunday night into Monday. So all of our snowfall happens overnight. In Syracuse, 2 to 5 inches when it's all said and done, 5 to 10 possible in the hills. I'm leaning more towards the lower end of that spectrum, but it's up to the north where we take the cake, anywhere from just under a foot to up to 3 feet in the Tug. But remember that in the heart of that band, conditions can change very quickly, so you got to keep checking the radar. We continue to stay unsettled and colder through the end of the